A very lovely evening, my fellow pipe smokers, and whatever you do, whoever you are. Normally, it's a bit too late to make a video for me, it's about midnight. But I felt like, why not? I'm preparing to go to the forest tomorrow, have a nice walk, and I wanted to show you how I pack my pipe and how I prepare for something like that. Just a few aspects of it. First, I need to light my pipe. Hmm. So, when I go to the forest, I always take a large church wooden pipe. The reference is quite obvious. It's quite obvious why I take a long pipe. It has something to do with Tolkien's work, The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. Let me put this pipe down. It gets me in a certain vibe. Going into the forest with this, it's always nice to have this with me and to see people's reactions, but also to enjoy the same vibe as in the movies. And it's quite a big bowl with a thin wall, allowing it to get really warm and be really comfortable in my hands. Now, it's a great day to go out tomorrow in the forest because the temperatures are now so low that the ticks, I don't like ticks on me, but the ticks are now going into their winter sleep, let's say. They are slowing down. They are not likely to get on you right now and to climb on you and to suck your blood. I don't like ticks to suck my blood, so certain areas I avoid until temperatures are getting low enough. And today is the day. Temperatures are low enough. I can now enter certain forests that I normally would not go to in the summer. And it's a joyous moment because I know for the next 7 months or 6 months I'm able to go to some of my favorite places. And what I do is I always take this pipe and I like to take a nice cloth, a piece of fabric that speaks to me and that speaks to the period and the region where I walk. Now this piece of cloth, of course, is of a beautiful color combination. It fits the period of this moment very well. It's autumn and it has all these great autumn colors, but also still a dark green from the many pine trees out there. So this is the cloth that I'm taking, that I'm choosing. And my way of packing a pipe is very simple. I may put a double like this and then put my pipe in. I will twist it around there and I will take a few cords. I will show you. Double it. Take the cord through the loop. Yeah, you loop it, you pull it on, and that's that. And then you take another one. You make a loop, you pull it through, and there you go. Now, this is good enough. Now I take my walking stick. This is quite a large walking stick, and it's a branch of a tree of the forest that I walk. You should not take these branches off, but for me this was such a typical branch for that forest because there's a lot of deer, and the deer, they brush their antlers, they are called, I believe, to they continuously go against the branches, and they get all these weird shapes. It's a beautiful walking stick. It reminds me of Gandalf somehow. So you take this and you cut, and of course now it's going very slowly, but you put it on here. You can go around this a few times, and you just tie it like you would tie your shoes. Well, you get the idea. And then the other one as well. I'm doing it in a quick way right now. Tomorrow it will be better. It's a bit of a mess right now, but as you can imagine, this is how I walk around with my pipe. And when I find a good spot, when I feel cold and miserable, I will take it and I will enjoy my pipe very much, and I will walk and strut through the forest like Gandalf himself. And that's what I like to do. It's what I love to do. That's why I go to the forest in the winter, purely for this. For me, it's the simple joy of going to the forest and enjoying everything I see, looking for inspiration, smoking a pipe, sometimes making a fire, grilling a few sausages. It's not really legal, but sometimes I do that. Another thing I want to show you, and then I will go off to bed because I'm tired. I can notice the way I'm talking. I'm slurring a little bit. It's time to sleep. I showed you in a short video that I bought these socks, handmade socks I bought them in a secondhand store, in a thrift shop, and some lady who made this donated this to the thrift shop, and I paid like $7. Now I got another one, $3.50. Now there's a big difference between these two. Have a look. Very coarse, very thick wool. This one is way finer, way softer, way more dense also. This one is perfect for when you're at home. This one is perfect for walking. The fine structure makes for a sock that you don't really feel in your shoes or in your boots. For $3.50, that's a steal. I mean, it's such a wonderful feeling to know that there are still so many ladies knitting socks and just offering them to secondhand stores where they are available for such cheap prices. I would pay easily $20-30 for this, maybe even even $50, to be honest. This is such a joy to wear. They don't cut into your legs, you know. They sit so comfortably. I'm very happy with this, extremely happy. And that's the kind of thing with fabrics. We talked about the winter blues and how winter time can really cause you to feel a little bit down and uninspired maybe. But fabrics is one of those things that can always bring a smile to my face. Like these ties, beautiful tie, silk. This is polyester, but still, it's a nice tie for this period. And this also, I really like this one. Beautiful tie. You've seen me wearing this one. I have many more, but it's just these kind of fabrics. It's beautiful to look at. It's beautiful to wear. It brightens up your day. It brightens up your life. And sometimes we have to do that. We have to brighten up our lives with seemingly, well, objects that don't really matter, that are quite basic. But somehow they bring us joy. And the same goes for the pipe. Oh boy, the same goes for the pipe. It's such a small and simple object, even though there's a lot of thought that went into making a pipe, but basically it's not that complex, and still it can transform your experience in a way I've yet to find something else that can do it. So I will finish this video with lighting my pipe again, because that's pipe smoking. You have to relight it many times. Especially when your lighter is almost done. My dear fellows, my dear friends, I wish you a wonderful evening wherever you are. The world is turning a little bit silly, but just center yourself and enjoy. That's for now all we can do. See you later, and bye bye.